Hello, my name is John Sanders and welcome to my blog. Today we're going to talk about how to land a job interview in this crowded job market. The first thing you want to do is ensure that your resume is polished. Take a look at your resume and see if it's consistently formatted. Meaning, are you using the same font family all the way throughout your resume? Are the font sizes the same? Or do you have 12 point in one section and 10 point in another and maybe 8 point in another? So whatever the differences are, realign them and ensure that there's consistent formatting all the way through. And try to use black ink. Don't use any other color like blue or reds. Just keep it black and keep it simple. Next, make sure the grammatical errors are corrected. So if you're using Microsoft Word or any other document editor, whatever the grammar checking or spell checking mechanism that's on there, make sure that there's no red lines or green lines or whatever lines that indicate that there's an error on your resume. Correct those before you submit them. Finally, when you're submitting your resume, there's probably going to be some variation in the type of jobs that you're submitting your resume for. So the least that you can do on your resume to differentiate it is put a customized summary that's catered to the type of job that you're applying for. So if in one instance you're applying for a software engineer that's working on the control interface for some sort of an apparatus, then you want to emphasize your controls experience. Now if it's a software engineer working on an actual software for a commercial application, then you want to emphasize your commercial application experience. Apply this to any job that you're applying for and try to create a unique summary. And the second step is take your shiny new resume and submit it 10 times per day to jobs. So if you add that up towards the end of the month, that's going to be anywhere from 200 to 280 job submittals per month. Just on the sheer volume alone of your activity, you're going to generate a lot of interest in your resume and in you as a professional. The next thing you want to do is the best source that you're going to find for jobs right now is Indeed.com and SimplyHire.com. Both of those are job board aggregators, which means they're a one-stop shop for the jobs that are all over the internet. That saves you a lot of time from having to go to specific company websites, to go to Monster, to go to Dice. All you do is go straight to Simply Hired or go straight to Indeed.com and you're going to find all the jobs that are on there. Now there is a third site called JobFox.com. I found that even though it's not a job board aggregator, the type of jobs that are on there and the companies that are posting on there are very high quality opportunities. So it's definitely worth your while to take a look at. Also, keep in mind, anytime that you're submitting a resume, make sure that you're submitting a cover letter for each position, and make sure that cover letter is customized for each position. I know it's a lot of work, but look, you're trying to find the best opportunity out there, so you have to be the best candidate in the market. And the best candidates put cover letters that are customized for each position. The next thing that you want to do, remember those 10 companies a day that you were submitting your resume to? Well, you want to call those companies. So get on their website, find their main number, and just call right into them. Your objective is going to be to find out what the name of the hiring manager is. Your call is going to go something like this. Hi, my name is John Sanders and I'm a technical recruiter. I represented over 50 hiring managers and placed candidates in over 5.7% of the Fortune 500 companies. Now I understand that you have a position open for a technical recruiter online. Can you tell me who the person is that's hiring for this position? Because I'd like to apply for this opportunity. Now you're going to get one of three responses. One response is going to be, well, let me transfer you to the recruiter who's working on this position. The other response is going to be, let me give you a voicemail. The third response is going to be, you need to apply online. So we're only concerned about the first two responses. If you're transferred to a recruiter, then just let them know how interested you are in the opportunity and how valuable you are and how much your experience can contribute to the company. And then ask them if you can submit your resume to them directly. Get an email address from them and then submit your resume to them and continue following up with the recruiter. Give the recruiter a chance to work. Usually they're going to work in the best interest of the company, and if you present yourself as the best candidate, then they are going to take you seriously and they are going to give you the attention that you need. Now, if you're transferred to a voicemail, it's very possible that you're being transferred to the voicemail of the hiring manager, which is why you're getting a voicemail and not being connected directly. So before you're transferred, just ask, may I have the name of the person that you're transferring me to? Once they give you the name, then ask, what is their title? Once you have the title, then proceed on to the voicemail. Sometimes they're going to do it so quickly that you're not going to have a chance to ask. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift the name off the voicemail. So be prepared. As soon as that voicemail comes on, that name comes by and leaves within an instant. So be prepared to write that name down. So once they've, finished their message, they leave a voicemail basically saying, "Hi, my name is John Sanders. My number is this. My experience is that. I'm very interested in this opportunity. Please give me a call." The next step, which is a fourth step, you're going to get on LinkedIn. If you don't already have a LinkedIn profile, then get a LinkedIn profile. As a professional, you have to have one. You can't survive in this day and age without a LinkedIn profile or until something better comes along. Get on LinkedIn, do a search for the name of the manager that you got from your call. Find out who that person is. If it's a recruiter, then leave a message or follow up with them. But what you're really looking for is a hiring manager. So that if the name that you've gotten is a manager indeed, then send them a message via LinkedIn. Now, there's multiple ways that you can do that on LinkedIn. I have an article written about that on my blog. Feel free to visit it. I'm not going to cover that right now because it's just going to take too much time. So once you have the name of the hiring manager and you've sent them an email or sent them a message, then what you're going to do is follow up. Wait a couple of days and then give them another phone call. Leave them another message. Wait another couple of days and send them a reminder email and tell them how much you're still interested and how you're still available to be interviewed. Wait a couple of days and keep repeating this process and keep repeating this process over and over with all of the different managers that you've gotten a name for. I know this is a lot of work. It sounds like a lot of work, but you can get this done in anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes a day. And I guarantee you the response is going to be phenomenal. The fifth step is just to make it happen. You got to get out there. You got to make the effort. You got to put your face out there. You got to get your message out there. Basically, you're doing a sales job for brand you. So it's very important that you have your message nice and clean. You have a consistent line of attack. That you got your resume, you got your phone calls, you got your emails, you got your resume submittals. All that combined is going to make a very strong marketing effort to get you out there and get you interviews that other people are getting right now that you might not be getting. So keep all of this in mind. All this activity works. I've seen it work. I've tried it myself. I know it works. So the only thing that I can say is just go out there and make it happen. My name is John Sanders, and thank you for your time.